students, welcome to Vidya Mirat. This video is made for class 6 on chapter number 4, Basic Geometrical Ideas, and today we are going to start with exercise 4.1. To do this exercise, you need to understand these important terms: line segment, line and ray. Let's talk about a line segment. Now whenever we draw a line and we have a correct measurements, then we can treat it as a line segment where you have 2 points A and B. Your A and B points, they are called as the end points of the segment, and it is written as AB or BA and a line above that. This, if we write AB and a line above that, it will show that it is representing a line segment. Now let's talk about a line. Now when this line segment you extend it indefinitely, then it is known as a line. It can be represented in two ways. Either you can write it in a italics form, LMN, like I have given the name to this line as L. You can give it anything, and usually it is written in italic form. And it can be also written as AB with a 2 arrow sign. 2 arrow sign means it is extended beyond A and B indefinitely. There is no end to it. So that is known as line. Usually children get confused between line segment and line. So just for your easy learning, I am giving you a one tip. Your line segment, if you see, is made up of two words. So it means that it will have a starting and the end point A and B. So you can learn it in that way also. So there will be no confusion left. Then let's talk about a ray. In the case of ray, there is an arrow which will be going endlessly in a direction. You have a starting point A and there is a B also, but with an arrow mark on it. So to represent the line as a ray, we will write it as AB and there will be a ray sign. You can see a arrow mark. So this is all which you need to understand: what is a line segment, what is line, and what is ray. Based on this, we will be doing the questions ahead. Question number 1. Now here a figure is given to you. We have to write down the points. So what are points? All that dotted alphabets when you see, they all are the points. So the 5 points are O, B, C, E and D. Now we need to represent a line. What is a line? The points which are extended indefinitely with the arrow. So here we can write down a line as DB or BD. So you can say that's a straight line. We can refer it as and put a double arrow above that DB or BD to represent it a line. 4 rays we have to mention. So ray means one arrow ahead. So there are so many options available. OC, if you see, there it is a ray. OB is a ray. OE, OD. So we can represent in 4 different ways. Then we need to talk about line segment. So what is a line segment? I gave you a hint that it will have a starting point and an end point with a dot. So we can write it as OE, ED, OD, OB and EB. They all are representing the line segment, and remember to put a straight line above those alphabets or a pair of the alphabets to represent that these are the line segments. Question number 2. Name all the given possible 12 ways to choose any 2 letters to write down the lines. Now A, B, C, D, 4 options are given to you and we have to write them in 12 different ways, taking 2 letters each. So you can write it in 12 ways, like you have AB, AC, then AD, BC, BD, CD, BA, CA, DA, CB, DB and DC. Question number 3. Now looking at the figure, we will be answering the various options given to you. Number 1, line containing point E. So there are so many points on the figure, so you can write any one option. Like I have written ED or EF. There are EB also, EA also. So anything you can write, but do put that a double arrow sign on it. Line passing through A. Now A is passing AB, AD, AE. So many options are there. You can write down any one. Line on which O lies. So you have OC or CO where O will lie. Two pair of intersecting lines. You can write CO or OE, AE or EF, and even you can change your answer. You can write it as CO or AD. You can write DE or EF. Likewise, there can be other pairs of intersecting lines also. Question number 4. How many lines can pass through one given point and two given points? Now, if you see the B part, there are 2 points, and from the 2 points you can draw only one line. One straight line can be drawn from it. But if there is only one point, you can draw plenty, as many as possible. So we can say that there can be infinite lines which can pass through one single point. Question number 5. Draw a rough figure and label suitably in each of the following cases. Now you have point P that lies on the line AB. So now AB, I have drawn the line segment. If you see, there is P on that line. You can draw it in other ways also, it's your choice. You have X and Y line, you have PQ as a line, intersect at M. So draw two intersecting lines, and the center point where they are meeting, they will be marked as M. Line L contains E and F but not D. So if you see, L line is drawn and 2 points are on that line, E and F. OP and OQ meet at O. So there are two line segments, two lines are there where you can draw OP and OQ. They are meeting at O. Question number 6. So there are many options given to you and you have to give your answer in true or false. Let's see the first part. They are talking about Q, M, O and P. They are points on the line M, N. Is it true? Yes, it is true. That is a line. What is line? It is extended indefinitely. Okay. M, O, N are points on a line segment M, N. What is line segment? There is starting, there is an end. So M, N, you have O on it, so it is a true statement. M and N are the end points of the line segment M, N. Yes, true. We have a starting and we have the end M and N. O and N are the end points of line segment OP. There is O N line segment which is fixed. P is beyond N, so it is a false statement. OP is a line segment they are talking about. If it is a line, if they say, then it would have been true. M is one of the endpoints of the line segment QO. If you see QO, M is in between Q and O, so it is not the endpoint, it is false statement. M is a point on ray OP. Now if you see OP, it is going upwards. I have put a diagram below. OP ray is going upward, O is the starting and P ahead it is going. But M is below O, so it is a false statement. Ray OP is different from ray QP. It's true. It is different, definitely. Here in the first case your starting point ray is O. In the second case your starting point is Q. So both are different. Ray OP is same as ray OM. It's a false statement. It is not at all same. Ray OM is not opposite to ray OP. OM, if you see going downwards, it is not opposite to OP. It's a false statement. O is not an initial point of OP. It's false. It is an initial point. OP starting is O. N is the initial point of NP and NM. It's totally a correct statement. With this, children, we finished this exercise 4.1. Hope to see you in the next exercise 4.2. See you soon, children. Goodbye.